Happy Tuesday, everybody. And this month we are discussing some little tweaks you can make to your training that will inspire motivation in your female clients. And just to be clear, I'm not talking about the clients that you've been seeing for 100 years already. It's clear they're motivated. I'm talking about the ones that either are not that interested in training with you or do 3 or 4 sessions and then disappear. Okay? And like always, there is a spectrum with what I'm talking about today. It's not black and white differences between the sexes. We're talking statistics and more likelies rather than absolutes. Okay? So today's tip, if you want your female clients to be inspired and highly motivated and excited to train with you, you need to assume competence and work on their confidence. So when we're working with women, and this applies sort of across professions, across workplaces, it's not a fitness industry specific thing, but women are notoriously less confident than men, generally speaking, okay? But we cannot confuse that with competence. So in research like the one I'm quoting today, and there's a dozen papers like this, what they did was they looked at job advertisements and the list of requirements in each of the advertisements for the jobs. And then they gave it to men, they gave it to women, and they asked them which ones they felt they could apply for, that they were well equipped to apply for, that they were qualified for. And what they found was women needed 100% competency before they even tried. So before they even applied for the job, whereas men only needed to meet 60% of that requirements before they felt like they could do the job. Now, in a gym scenario, it's the same. So a woman needs to be able to do something 100% perfectly before she feels like she can do it. But a man only needs to do something 60% perfectly before he feels like he's competent and he can do it. And this leads to a crisis of confidence for women because they might be 99% there, but it's still not good enough. They still don't have it. They still can't progress, which is where we come in. We assume they're competent, all right? And then we work on their confidence. So if we want them to be inspired and motivated to do their best, we give them the heavier weight, the more complex exercise. We give them a longer course. If we think they're physically ready for it, okay, we assume they're competent and then we show them to build their confidence. Her confidence will lag behind what she's truly capable of. So this inspiring technique where you give her what you think she can do and then she rises to meet it is absolutely motivating. It's addictively motivating for your female clients. And if you consistently and deliberately demonstrate her competence, her confidence will grow alongside of it. And it's intoxicating. It's an incredibly motivating feeling, and it will sort of spill over into other aspects of her life. So that was a short one. That was my tip for today, and I've actually got 2 or 3 more. So we're going to bleed over into July. You know, while I make the rules, I can break the rules. And if this brings up any questions, like, ask them. I'll talk to you next week.